Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, okay? Really and truly. My beautiful lovers, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest spotlight with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, okay? So thanks for coming and thanks for coming back, okay? So this is an Archangel Raphael reading, okay? Let's see what advice he has for you. I don't really have any notes or anything like that. So we just jumping in. So we got Alcyon. And then we got expansion, compassion, okay? So this is just, like I said, whatever advice Archangel Raphael has for you at this time. And then we're going to see what he's helping you with specifically. You could be a life path number 2 or 5 or 7, okay? So it says the brightest star in the Pleiadian constellation, all attuned to the heart that is Alcyon. This grand central sun of the Pleiadian galaxy is actually made of multiple stars whose rays of light all directly pass through her gateway towards Earth. As a relative to Master Ra, of your solar system, Alcyon is too a cosmic emitter and universal living library of creation templates. When one attunes to any central sun, or in this case, the great light of Alcyon, they gain an innate ability to receive creation templates which weave one's conscious field into the same intelligence as source. A creation template is a packet of information that provides blueprints on the constructs of reality. The card of Alcyon arrives when a time of ripe possibility and co-creation is upon you. All paths you walk upon soon turn to gold with your crystal clear intentions that alchemize any lower distractions. This card signals that the universe is saying go, and it's in all caps, okay? Big G-O, okay? You got the green light and giving you the green light, okay, to accomplish all your dreams and visions. Now is a time where one's life choices can empower their life dramatically. Pay attention to any fears that attempt to sway you in other directions, and know that you reside in an attraction based universe where your motives are duplicated in energy received. Therefore, seek what brings you the greatest joy and fulfillment, knowing that it too will be the byproduct of your entire endeavor. Open to the light of glorious Alcyon and merge with your crystal clear vision. You are the source. You are this light. The creation templates seek you, okay? So the additional meanings are go for it, abundance, prosperity, choice, follow your bliss, new path, new opportunities, and travel, okay? And the exercise says in a meditative state, request and connect with the great light of Alcyon in order to receive her creation template codes into your crown. Know that all is provided for you and you are divinely protected, okay? So I would definitely call on Archangel Raphael to help me tap into the great light of Alcyon, okay? I think that would be really great. This is going to expand your passion like in a major way, okay? Archangel Raphael is bringing in big upgrades, big downloads, tapping you into an energy that gives you a better understanding of reality itself, okay, in all of the different ways that reality presents itself, because it's like, yes, there is reality, but there are all these different realms kind of like laid on top of our reality Okay, so this is also going to increase your creative energy and draw a lot more of your star family to you, okay, that you are meant to like come together with. It's like you're hatching some sort of beautiful golden egg at this time, okay. Imagination, your imagination is so important to everything that you do. You know, it is like one of your greatest gifts that you receive from God, okay. So really utilize your imagination. You know, I tell you guys all these little exercises all the time that involve you using your imagination, you know, and really visualizing what it is that you want to see, or trying to get some sort of visual on what sort of animal you need to connect with, or getting a visual on some sort of crystal in your mind, and learning how to connect and tap into that energy with the crystalline grids right here, okay. So this is something very big that Archangel Raphael is bringing into you. It's like a healing into your cosmic energies, or into the energies that really truly tap you into the energy of the universe and of God Himself, you know, or of Source Himself, okay, or herself, okay. So I hope you are ready, baby, okay. All right, so Archangel Raphael, what are you helping them with? Or I guess, how are you helping them to do this? We got the angel of strength. So Archangel Raphael is healing certain things within you, you know, making you a little bit more stronger at this time, making things a little bit easier to deal with, you know, helping you when it comes to the way that you think and the things that you think about, you know. You could be a life path number 4 or 6 also. Also, he's helping you with a little bit of envy in the background, okay? Definitely defending you and helping to provide everything that you need in order to smoothly collaborate with the divine in the ways that you need to. He's also helping to heal some sort of fear that could have been affecting your strength in the way that you think, you know, helping you to step into a much higher sense of confidence and caring for yourself. And this will make it a lot easier for you to create in whatever it is that you choose to do for work, okay? But it's going to be very important that you follow your instincts and that you do some sort of meditative work with Archangel Raphael, so that he can give you what it is that he needs to give you, okay, this beautiful light, these code, these information packets, okay. He's saying show him a lot of gratitude, okay. Open that door to spirit by tapping into that 0 point energy and really feel that caring connection with him, okay. He's saying also call on Archangel Michael before you call on him, okay, for the protection in this meditative, you know, session that you're going to have. This is going to increase your inner wealth with the woman holding the coin. And then we got the sacral chakra, more of that creative energy. It's time for you to go on like a higher path in your journey, okay? Time for you to increase your healing energies. Time for you to truly tap into the cornucopia that the angels and your soul really have to give you. Ooh, that's beautiful, okay? Hold on, let me get a paper. All right. Biggie, stop it. My dog is crying because he wants to go in the room. We got losing, okay? So I don't know. Maybe you could feel like you're losing in life. I know I spelled that wrong, okay? But okay, losing. Maybe you feel like you're losing in life, but really you're doing all this work with the divine in order for them to loose whatever it is that you want, like to release all of these great energies of abundance and blessings on you. That card feels like confirmation, you know. And when I wrote it, I said I spelled it wrong, and then I said, oh, loosing. Okay, so they're releasing, freeing up like whatever it is that you need in this life. But I think your positive thoughts are very important at this time. Okay, we got raspberry, so I'm gonna look up the symbolism for that. You could really love raspberries, or I'm hearing you could love like the raspberry color, okay. I'm hearing like raspberry lipstick, raspberry like colored polish, okay, or like a raspberry button up, like a shirt, like not a button up, but more like a polo style shirt, okay. Raspberry. So it says raspberries represent love and fertility, okay. It says raspberries are seen as a symbol of kindness in Christian art, okay. So like you're a very kind energy, and I feel like you're about to pull all of that back in. It says raspberries appear in numerous spells, rituals, and charms for love. So maybe healing some sort of love spell that someone could have been doing on you. Okay, maybe someone really wanted you to like pine after them or cry over them. And I feel like you decided to like push that type of energy out of your life, and it's really brought a lot of healing to you. Archangel Raphael has been working very closely with you. Okay, you could be like feeling like you really need to get on top of your health and your checkups and all of these different things, and that's he's just saying like that's one of the examples of how you know that he's in your energy. You focus much more on your self-care and on more of a like you get very focused on meditating and doing different things like that when Archangel Raphael is in your energy, because he really wants you to heal the things that you need to heal in order for you to go to this very next level that he's taking you to. And please know that you are being highly protected at this time. You could wonder, sometimes like if your protection really truly is there, or in these times where you don't feel as strong, you might have a thought cross your mind that like maybe somebody's able to get to you or whatever. But he's reassuring you that you are extremely protected and there's nothing that you ever need to worry about. All you need to focus on is hunting down your dreams, your aspirations, and your goals at this time, and doing what you need to do in order to make sure that you're holding up your end of the bargain and doing your co-creation and having everything provided for you. Like, I know it's hard when you step out on faith and you do that thing that God wants you to do. You don't always feel like everything's getting provided. Sometimes you're worrying or you're like shitting bricks because you're trying to figure out, how am I going to take care of this, or how am I going to take care of that? And your faith is very important, because things always come through. Even I do that. Sometimes like, well, how am I going to do this? Spirit will be telling me to do something and I'm still, I'm having a whole conversation with them trying to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit, are you sure? So you sure you don't want me to do this, or you don't want me to do that? Okay, you don't want me to do it this day, you want me to do it that day. Like, you sure? Like, I'll ask like 100 times, like, are you sure you don't want me to do this today? Like, because it would really help. And they're just like, nah, just hold off, just hold back, because I'm being protected and they know better what things I need to avoid and what days I should be moving or just chilling. So it's like, even if that's what you got to do, even if you have to like talk back and forth with God, or spirit, your ancestors, whoever you talk to the most, the ascended masters, even if you have to have that time where you're talking to them, you're communicating, and you're kind of trying to negotiate. Even if you need to have that time, that's cool, because they always bring in the understanding, or they're going to show you something to let you know like, hey, no, your judgment is off in this situation, because there's this or there's that or there's that you're not necessarily seeing. So let us go ahead and come in and help you, and we might hold you back this day, but then this day we might just go ahead and loose you out onto the world and let you do whatever it is that you need to do in order to bring these blessings. He's talking about doing a lot of self-evaluation and awakening yourself every single day in your choices, to make sure that you're actually going along with your protection and you're allowing it to work the way that it needs to work. It says the daily choices I make now align me with my life purpose. And at the end of the day, that's the entire point. And sometimes we make choices from like certain subconscious things, or due to the circumstances or the stress. A lot of times we react more than we like observe. So try not to be so like reactive. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got the death, okay, because you're being guided, healed to your new beginning, to these beautiful information packets that have so much information when it comes to your growth and which way it is that you really should be going, or, the more information that keeps you right in line with your divine purpose, because he's just like putting emphasis on this feeling like, you're kind of lost, or you don't know what's next, or you don't necessarily know what the divine is trying to say to you. But he's saying like, sometimes when it gets quiet, it's all for your protection. It's all for you to do something that you need to do in order for them to provide the next step in this new beginning, or what the next thing that you need. So like he said before, your faith and also your hope is extremely important to this journey. But you are tapping into this beautiful higher wisdom, and you hold so much wisdom already, and all you really need to do at the end of the day is trust the wisdom that has already been instilled within you, and you can't go wrong. Yeah, balance, okay? Always staying balanced in that light and dark energy, like I said, observing more and not being so reactive. Because when you react in certain ways, sometimes, or you have that fear response, then it's like you're kind of holding yourself back or causing some sort of roadblock for yourself that you don't necessarily need, okay? The koala, the owl, the cow, the moth, a lizard or an owl could be significant to you. You could be seeing any of those animals. If any of those are calling to you, I would definitely recommend you looking up the animal symbolism for these animals, okay? I'll say them again: the koala, the owl, the cow, the moth, the lizard, or the owl. I'm also hearing a salamander, okay? I'm going to look that for you because it's the one that's not here. So a salamander says fire resistance, okay? So fire resistance give me the energy of you kind of like going against your creative energies for a while, but just from a place from a more weakened state, now you've got a lot more strength. So you don't have to like pull back or hold back or worry about following your passions. That's one thing that you're always going to be able to accomplish. But it says the salamander is a mythical creature that can withstand fire, and its moist skin protects it from harm. In medieval bestiaries, the salamander was considered a semi divine creature with magical powers, okay? But you are like fully divine, okay? You have so many different magical powers and so many different things that you're able to do, but it all depends on how much you're healing and how much you're opening yourself up to that protection, and if you're taking the steps to do what it is that you want to do. It also represents immortality and rebirth. It represents passion, okay? It says the salamander can symbolize passion, but it can also represent its opposite, dispassionate restraint, okay? In Christian art, the salamander can represent faith over passion or chastity. Yeah, okay, that's what it says. So next, the salamander represents protection. It says the salamander can symbolize protection and unbreakable will. So there's no reason to show this like dispassionate restraint on those bad days. You can still be grateful and hopeful and faithful on those days too. And I feel like this is something that you're really learning with Archangel Raphael at this time. This is the part of you that he is healing, the part of you of the past that used to think you were unbreakable, that you were shakable. It says kingly power, okay? The salamander was an emblem of the King of France, who chose to symbolize his ability to protect his people and withstand destructive forces, okay? So you're stepping into that beautiful kingly or queenly power where you recognize and are able to actively protect other people and withstand any and all destructive forces that might come toward you, whether you are aware that they coming for you or not. It says the salamander is a symbol of the fireman whose job is to burn down houses of people who own books, okay? Firemen wear salamander imagery on their uniform and call their fire trucks salamanders. But excuse me, what I'm getting from that is like there's somebody who's taking on the personal job of like burning down your house, like trying to keep you from gathering as much information as you can in this life. But you don't have to worry about them. You're protected from them because you're meant to be this beautiful leader who is fully protected as you go out and do the things that you want to do. You're made to be in charge, okay? You are great with making decisions and being very independent. You're just extremely, ridiculously, sickeningly loyal, okay? And Archangel Raphael wants you to be very optimistic and try to stay away from being too impulsive or, making any rash decisions because there's some unexpected income coming for you at this time, okay? You're meant to make some sort of like creative achievement, okay? We got the lovers. You're meant to come into this higher union with yourself, meant to like increase your personal value systems, the ones that lead you to love, lead you to where it is that you're meant to go. You could be, I don't know, faced with some sort of major choice. That's what it says. It says major choices, love, soulmates, kindred spirits. Okay. Maybe you had to make some major choices when it comes to the people around you or the people that you love, But Archangel Raphael is saying there's really no such thing as a perfect union. Like, it's when it does come to new people coming into your life, you need to give these people a little bit of time to show you who they are. Everyone's not like an open book, like I get the feeling you may be sometimes. Everyone's not an open book. Everybody doesn't always feel as comfortable sharing themselves or sharing whatever it is that they are. Some people need a lot more healing before they're ready to reveal, their most beautiful kindness self, their most beautiful kindest self on the world. But um, you don't have to always be so worried that people are just around to like consume your energy or like take something from you. Sometimes you just have to trust the people that God put into your life and allow these people to impress you, allow these people to grow with you, because some people are coming in to grow right alongside you for you to teach them things, but also for them to bring something that you might not have necessarily seen. And sometimes those types of lessons even come from negative type of situations. But I feel like this boost in compassion that you're about to get from these information packets is going to make it a lot more easier when it does come to you spreading your love or dealing with other people. What's provide in death? So we got the Nine of Cups, okay? So they are providing this beautiful wish fulfillment for you. This is a new beginning. Your wishes are coming true. You are realizing your dreams a little bit, one step at a time, okay? But it's up to you to keep your cheerfulness, your joy up till you get to that place of fulfillment and beyond, okay? Don't always go to this place where you're thinking negatively and you feel sort of defeated. You know what I mean? Sometimes I understand it can be very hard to surrender, but you have to be willing to embrace that change at all times and stop trying to like, it's like when you drop to this way of thinking, it sort of drops your vibration a little bit, is what he's saying. It's like he knows you're coming up against a lot of underhanded behavior and a lot of deception and people who lack the ability to truly properly communicate honestly and clearly what it is that they want to do. They choose to go to aggression and bullying and intimidation and try to, act out that very same abuse that they witnessed as a child. But you are protected. That's why it came out first. You have the power to heal these types of things within others, to show these people a different perspective on life and which way they should go and which way they should walk. And sometimes that's your role in that situation. So he's saying, like, you're receiving the information packets to make it a lot easier for you to do this when it does come to other people. Because some people don't understand why they're underhanded. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand where the deception comes from within them. Sometimes they can't call out for help the way that they need to do. Sometimes they just deceive in order to save face, is what he's saying. So you can't always look at people's, negative acts as an act of aggression. It's not always them trying to bully or intimidate you. Stop it, okay? You're the star, baby. And Archangel Raphael is bringing you a lot more clarity about this, a lot of new ideas and new plans, and a lot of intellectual ability to help you to get to the victory, to get to the success, and to do it with this beautiful place where your mental space is clear, where you can think clearly and you can really truly experience the breakthroughs and all of the beauty that your hope has gotten you to. Like, there's information coming in that is going to bring you a lot more recognition of you and who you are and how you connect to the universe. So just be very open to that and try to avoid the BS. Focus on your healing. Don't focus on things that bring you anxiety, because now we need you to stand in your strength, because we're doing this teamwork to make sure you get everything that you need, and we're protecting you from any and all conflict, okay? Period. You got big friends in high places, baby, when it comes to the divine realm, and they're trying to bring in, this is the Three of Cups, okay? The Ace of Pentacles and the Death card, okay? This is a beautiful energy of celebration. And the people who are attacking you maliciously or feeling defeated by your success or your growth are under judgment anyway, so don't worry about a thing. Like, don't feel like you have to do so much or you have to like react to these people, because a lot of them are just unawakened. They're unaware of who they are, of their sacred journey, and they feel purposeless and they feel hopeless. And if you anything like me, you know the way that shit feels and how it can seem like, just this hole that you're kind of trapped in and you can't really reach out for help. And if you, even if you could, you wouldn't know how to express the need for what it is that you really truly need, because only God really knows what you really truly need. And when you tap into that energy, then that's when you're able to know what you really truly need. So you have to like be aware of that when it comes to other people. And that's why they're always saying to see the light in these people. Come on. What's the King of Wands and the Lovers? We got the outcome, okay? You are such a beautiful soul that you control the outcome of these situations. I mean, not over God, but it's all about the way that you react, the energy that you bring to the thing. And as long as you keep it straight, God will always bring a beautiful resolution to anything that you may find yourself in or experiencing. He will always make any and all mysteries clear to you. It says you're entering unknown territory at this time. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you may need to release, or there could just be one or two little minor things, or any one or two little minor ways of thinking that need to be healed. So that's why Archangel Raphael is just asking you to get with him, do a little bit of work, so you can tap more into that love for life and that love for yourself, so that you can really go a little bit more with the flow. He wants to like ease your anxiety and fear and any doubts that you may be having and give you that chance to unwind. It says loosen your hold, which takes me back to that loosing energy. He's helping you to loosen that tight grip that you have on like the outcome of things. Okay, look at Control at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is what he's helping you with. Okay, and to like heal any stagnation or anything like that you might be feeling like you're running into your life. Like, he wants to make things smoother. Okay, I got a raise. Okay, so they want to talk about you getting a raise. Okay, they want to give you a raise, not only in energy. It's like once you get that raise in energy, you're going to attract some sort of raise in money to yourself. Like I said, there's some unexpected income coming toward you. Okay, but it's gonna. But if you're gonna have to do this self care and self cleansing and work with Archangel Raphael and do a little bit of extra healing if you want to receive that at this time. Okay, we got envy with find your own, but this is what I was saying. Like, there are people outside of you that are coveting what you have, while you're in the middle of trying to get to this higher and higher energy. I feel like somebody is giving you the evil eye quite a bit. Okay, and I feel like before that was having a really big effect on your energy. So, like, you may need to just cleanse your energy. I'm really hearing, like, do an egg cleanse, okay? Like, you can rub an egg all over you, okay? You can rub an egg all over your body, okay? And then crack that egg open in a glass. That really does work, okay? You can just Google that. But that's really a great way of cleansing. And when you look at it, then you see what exactly was going on, what was being sent toward you, okay? That's not just like a TikTok fad thing. That's actually a very old way of cleansing someone's energy, okay? And once you do that, then you pray about whatever the results of the egg were. Okay, but there's a need for you to like check in your energy. There could be something or someone that you're not really seeing that's kind of in the way of your prosperity. Okay, well, we got grace. Okay, it says everyone is connected. And it's like when you're in close proximity with someone who's like super envious of you, like whether you want it to or not, that energy does affect you just a little bit, but it's not stopping shit because you're being protected. Okay, so just treat everyone that you come into contact with like you guys are connected. Yeah, we got territorial with find your place, but also something about your boundaries. Keep your boundaries very strong. Okay, somebody's extremely judgmental around you. But also, I feel like you could be like your biggest critic. And there, go to your room. You could be your own biggest critic. Okay, and It's like you're judging yourself sometimes, and you got a lot of people who are very envious who are judging you from the outside too, and sometimes that kind of opens the door to that energy a little bit. So like, try not to judge yourself and know that you're in line for this prosperity. You'll always have everything that you want or everything that you need. And I can't believe we barely at 30 minutes, because I feel like I've been talking a long time. What's self-care and envy? We got transformation, okay? So you're going through a beautiful transformation, baby. You just need to keep going. Like I said, one that's bringing in a lot of relief, okay? And this is something that you've healed into. So just keep going, baby, okay? With the earth energy, this is just confirmation. Like, you really truly are grounding what it is that you need for yourself. And though your transformation might not look how these envious or judgmental people on the outside of you see it, like it might not look right to them. They might not agree with it, but it is what's right for you. And it is really tapping you into all of these different mysteries. And that could be a big reason why they don't like that, because you're seeing who they are for real, seeing beyond their mask. And for a while, you was treating their asses accordingly. But now it's like, I think you're in a softer place and you're being a lot nicer because you've already received so much information when it comes to oneness and things like that, to know that the way that you were acting before about it was just a reaction from your pain. And now you're just like really nice, really go with the flow. And that's where Archangel Raphael wants you to stay. But to just like, pull the reins back a little bit when it does come to overthinking things or how you're thinking about other people. Because I feel like um, there could be certain things that you're missing or that you really aren't seeing when it comes to other people, things going on with them in the background, and, people paying consequences and getting karma and all kinds of stuff. So you can't always like judge the way that they choose to deal with you, and know that God is paying attention every time they treat you the way that they treat you, whether you there or not, which gives me the energy of people treating you different in your face than they treat you behind your back. But the point is, you need to just go ahead and just be this light, okay? But it says the white witch, and here's the owl again, okay? So the owl could be like highly significant, okay? And then we got lady right here at the bottom of the deck, which is like big, beautiful empress energy, okay? Feminine energy within you being boosted and increased, okay? So it says enjoy the growth and reap the rewards, okay? So, congratulations. You're doing such a great job, okay? Don't you ever stop. So, it says take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences, okay? It says the White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess and modern, okay. It says the maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here, she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has, but she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within you. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile toward you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? Come on, it's perfect confirmation, okay? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share, okay? So just go ahead and shine that beautiful light, baby, and know that you're doing great, and just don't feed into any negativity or bullshit, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you really want to piss them off, all you got to do is smile, okay, and giggle and laugh and be the solution to the situation one time. and show people. Sometimes you got to lead by example. Sometimes you got to show them how it's done with a lot of swag and a lot of smoothness, rather than, biting somebody's head off, or, letting them take you out of your character and ruin your peace and joy for the day. Like, what? How is that benefiting you? So, like, just continue to go forth. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.